You know, you don't have to be kidnapped by a terrorist to be held hostage. Some people in Albuquerque claim that they and their homes have been held hostage, and they couldn't get free until they paid a substantial ransom. They're angry. The police are involved. And so is News 13 special assignment reporter Matt Grubbs.
3 months ago, Sam Sandoval stood in the Wyoming Terrace mobile home park scratching his head.
The manager of the mobile home park parked her car in front of the truck so we couldn't move it.
His niece rented space from the park. She was selling her home and trying to move it.
And the boss said that he wanted a $1,500 damage deposit.
Sandoval, who's a real estate agent, showed us a lease that says nothing of a move-out deposit, especially one that's 3 times the monthly rent. Still, in the interest of keeping the sale alive for his niece, he paid, along with rent she owed. His bank statement shows Wyoming Terrace deposited the check, and that's the last he's seen of the money. When the movers returned, Sandoval saw the same situation unfolding a few doors down.
So on my way out, I had seen her parked. She parked her car in front of the tongue of another mobile home. So I'm like, what is she doing again?
Sam Sandoval called police, and APD records show at least 3 other people called in a 3-month span about the same thing.
That was a total shock to me when at Wyoming Terrace when I went to move my home.
Manuel Romero made one of those calls.
I had my title, I had the tax release form from Bernalillo County, and then I had a moving permit, and then I had a licensed mover to move the home.
Romero never even lived at Wyoming Terrace. All he did was buy a home that happened to be there.
I felt that it could be a scam because $1,500 is quite a bit of money to put for a deposit.
We went to Wyoming Terrace hoping to talk to the manager.
My name's Matt, and I work over at Channel 13.
Okay.
And we've gotten calls from a number of people who are concerned.
Well, I'm really not supposed to comment on any of that.
When we were in her office,
You can leave me your card and they can call you.
and again when we called,
I was in last week talking about the $1,500 deposits. I haven't heard back from anyone from management.
the manager promised to have someone call us from the corporate office in Utah.
Thank you for calling Kingsley Management Corporation.
They never did. In fact, when we called them,
I was just wondering if I could talk to someone about that.
a company representative told us he didn't know who we should talk to, but we should definitely talk to someone.
Is there somebody in marketing, perhaps, who might be able to help me?
We found a local attorney for Wyoming Terrace, but he wouldn't talk to us either. We looked at state law and contacted 2 real estate attorneys who say the law does not seem to allow the so-called move-out deposits. In the case of Sam Sandoval and his niece, a Metro Court judge is set to decide. Sandoval is suing Wyoming Terrace. A judge just denied the mobile home park's request to have the case tossed out, and a trial is set for March.
We're going all the way.
We'll let you know what happens. On special assignment, Matt Grubbs, KRQE News 13.
While this is a civil matter, police say it's not a bad idea to call them for situations like this because police presence often prevents situations from getting violent.